Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio. Welcome back to my channel for another episode of I Saw It on Pinterest. Hope everybody is doing well today. Today I am going to make something similar to this tag called School Days that is from tagtuesday.blogspot.com from March of 2014. And I want to make something like this for the grungy journal that we're working on. And so I have kind of adapted what I'm doing for the If Walls Could Talk journal. So, let's get started. They did a tag, and I'm actually doing a journaling card. So, my card is probably a little bit bigger than their tag. Let me see if I go to read it, what happens. They used Tim Holtz paper. No, they don't give any dimensions, but I'm guessing this is probably a normal tag size. Probably about 3.5 by 6 or 3.25 by 6, something like that. Like a regular manila tag size. Okay, what I have on cardstock a photocopy of the inside of a antique spelling book, and I have cut it to about 3 3/4 by 6 3/4. So this is going to be my base. It is printed on fairly thick cardstock so that it has a good base, and it is printed on like a cream colored cardstock, so I'm not going to do anything to the back because it already has a nice color on the back. I am going to ink around the edges and make it grungy. And I'm sorry if you see ink on my hands. I just got through filming Wednesday Grunge Day, and if you have watched that video, you saw that I played with alcohol inks, and so I did a quick wash of my hands so that they wouldn't be totally disgusting, but there are some remnants, and so my nails especially, because of course I just painted my nails and decided to play with alcohol ink, still look a little grungy, so you'll have to excuse that. Alright, now I'm going to get my little splatter stamp, and I'm going to put some splatters on here, just here and there, to make it look a little grungier, because that's what we like to do. Okay. Now, for my photos, I have this photo, which is Tim Holtz, and I've cut it down so that it'll fit across the bottom of my page. And it's just spelling bee participants. And so that one is going to go down there. And then I have this digital photo of this cute little boy with his report card and his dog. And I can't remember where I got this. This is a digital, and I did get it on Etsy. And it's called A Boy's Best Friend, because he's got his report card here in his hand, and the dog is loving on him, telling him it'll be all right. So I'm going to put that there. And then instead of doing a ticket, I did this little tag. And I just stamped the number on there and stamped the frame. And it's going to go right here, and it's going to wrap around the back. So I'm going to fold it about right here. So it will go on here like this, and then it'll be clamped on this little clamp. And then I've got my 2 pin nibs that I got in Germany. And they're going to go right here. And then I have my measuring tape that's going to go down here. Now, you'll see in this original, she's also done some pin nib stamping and some paintbrush stamping on hers. I do not have these stamps, and I don't have this particular set, but I have 2 singles. But I almost think that's too much. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to stamp some numbers over here. I think. And I'm going to see what else it needs besides that. So I think I'm going to stamp right there. And I think I'm going to stamp them in hickory smoke, because I don't think I want them black. Let me get my little archive inks here. Or I could stamp them in my potting soil. That's the color of that. But that's brown, too brown. No, I think I'm going to do it in hickory smoke. We'll test it on my glue book and see what we think. Yeah, I think that's the color I want. Okay, so let me move these things. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then I do want something here, but I don't know that I want, I mean, I could put, No. No, I just don't like that idea at all. Not when we're going to have the real ones. Now, if I was going to stamp, maybe if I had, what I think would be cute would be to type do a big red F right there with a circle around it. Like he made an F on his report card. That's kind of what he looks like, doesn't it? Okay, and then this is going to be down here. And I may put that there so that it covers up that State Fair Spelling Bee thing. I'm not too fond of that either. I think I will do if I can find F. Think I can find an F. I don't know if I even have any circle stamps. I don't know if I could draw a circle. I guess I could use a inside of a washi tape or something. Oh, see, it's meant to be. I opened the drawer and there it is. So, let's get out the red. Sorry, I had to stand up to get to the stamps. I don't know if do we want a circle or do we want more of an oval? See, I can probably get one of these and it'd be a perfect circle. Sorry, I gotta move it close to me for a minute. But do I have a red pen? I have a red... I might have a red Sharpie behind me. Hold what you got for a sec. Okay. It's about the same, isn't it? Alright, I gotta pull this close to me, guys, so I can line it up, but then we'll go right back. Well, that is far from perfect. I think it'll be alright, because what we'll do is maybe move that. No, I don't want to move that over. Okay, maybe what we'll do is put something there. Because junk journaling. There's always a solution for everything, right? So if I put that there, that there, that there, that there, I think we're good. And then my pin nips. Because that tag's going to be glued down. Okay, so let's start getting some stuff glued down. So this will be first. And then this, and I don't want it to start at 1. Oops, I was going to put it over that sign, wasn't I? Okay, let's cut that off. Okay, and then let's glue this on. You figure out about right there. And then I can put this on upside, right? Because I can decide where it needs to be. So put some glue here. And then I can put some glue on the rest. that in my scrap box. Okay, and my clip is going to go there. And then my pin nibs. Okay, so for those, I need my foam tape that hopefully I can get without making a disaster. Because those have those little divots in them, you kind of have to put foam tape in them to glue them down so that they will have something to glue to. You could use hot glue gun, I guess, so that it filled up that little space. But I found if you put some of this foam tape down in there and then put your glue on, it gives a more even surface. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. A double-sided tape stuck to my arm just then. Make sure none of the white is showing on the outside of the nib because that drives me nuts. Okay, so now we can kind of put the Fabri-Tac down in that little channel, and it has a flatter surface to bond to. And I'll clamp it when I get them both down. I think this one will reach them both. I'll temporarily take that one off. Clamp it with this one. Okay, now I want to put a topper on there. And also to show you some of the other pages that'll be going in the journal with what I'm doing. Okay, what am I going to use for a topper? Let's see what do I want. A cloth one. Just like a little piece. I've got some denim. He doesn't look like he's wearing denim though. He actually looks like he's wearing wool. And I know I don't have anything wool in here. Oh, but I do have these little scraps. I think that'll work. Let me cut a piece of this. I don't want to cover up. Of course, I don't know where I'm putting it in a journal either. I think I'm going to put it right there. And we'll just have to, when I go to put it in the journal, I'll have to be sure and put my pocket. Which is going to be this index card here. Okay, those probably aren't totally dry, but hopefully they're dry enough that they won't fall off while I finish what I'm doing. That's something I'm going to have to consider too, is that clip. But we could do a belly band. But my idea is to use this index card, whatever I do. What I was going to do is you know, make a side tuck out of this, which I could still probably do. I mean, I could make this, instead of this big old clip, I could use a mini clip there. That may make more sense anyway. Not near as bulky. So if we did a mini clip there, like that, then I could make this my side pocket, and it's still pretty bulky. But it's going to be anyway because it's got the pin nibs. It's not too bad, but I'll have to put probably a little bit of a gusset in the top and bottom. But my idea is to use this as the pocket. And then I also have some actual ephemera, vintage ephemera to, this is a 2nd grade report card that is vintage. It is from 1946 and 1947. And then I have this, which is out of a children's composition book that's very vintage, and it was, they were studying trees and forestry. So it's like questions and stuff about different kinds of trees. And then I have this out of a vintage children's book that is learning new words, and it has, this is filled out in somebody's handwriting. And I have another one too that has, what did I do with it? This one. This is out of a book called Using Your Words and Look. Do you remember doing that when you were in school? NJH and DP. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I was going to use that page. So, and this will all go in the If Walls Could Talk journal. You know, like somebody's old school papers and school books and bad report cards and stuff like that. So that will be that little spiel. And I tell you what I could do is I could clip this part on the outside of this card and then put this behind the belly band, and maybe that's what I'll do, because this could actually be ripped down a little bit, and it's going to have to be backed because it's very brittle. Even if I was to fold it, I would have to back it. So, and then I could tuck these other pages behind. That's what I'll do, I think. Can tuck those behind with the report card sticking out, kind of like that. So that's kind of what my layout will look like in the book. So that's it. A fairly simple one today, but it was, I needed it and I ran across it and thought that would work great. So that's what I did. And again, let me tell you who it was. Tag Tuesday, all small letters, .blogspot.com, and it's from March 2014. So I hope you like that. If you have any questions, let me know. And I hope you are enjoying the series. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that you'd like to see. You know, if you see something on Pinterest or whatever and would like to see me make it, you know, throw it out there. I'll try it. I'll try anything once. When it comes to journal stuff, except sewing. Don't ask me to do that, because, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I would try it, but it'd give me a meltdown. You don't want to see me meltdown on camera. That would be bad. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I will be back tomorrow for 50 stack challenge number 3. Until then, y'all have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.